Hello, this is Python Statistical. Today we're going to look at decomposing time series, and in particular the Labour Force Australia time series, which I looked at before, and we discovered that it is an example of a multiplicative time series. So I wrote a function to actually do that in Python, and in the following video I'll show you how I did that, but first we'll just look at some basics. So in the previous video we found out that the employment statistics from the Labour Force survey is an example of a multiplicative time series, and by that we mean that the trend times the seasonal times the irregular is equal to the original time series. And so here I'm going to divide by the trend adjusted series that the Australian Bureau of Statistics supplies, and this will give us the seasonal plus the irregular. This will show us how much volatility there is in the irregular when superimposed over the seasonal. And the irregular component can be a legitimate thing. It can be due to one-off events. It could be that there's a bad season in the current season compared to the previous season. And this can happen with employment statistics. If there's a whole bunch of school leavers and they go out looking for jobs and can't find them, then that's going to be a bad season. So the next thing I'm going to do is to divide by the seasonally adjusted time series which the Australian Bureau of Statistics publishes, and that's simply the trend plus the irregular. And if we divide by that, we're going to get the actual seasonal pattern that is underlying the Labour Force statistics. And the seasonal is basically something that is of fixed frequency that repeats regularly at that same frequency. So for example, you see in the Labour Force that just before December there's a peak, and after December there's a trough, and that repeats. And that is the definition of a seasonal. It repeats at the same time points over time. And I'm going to do some basic analysis at the state level. And so basically, Australia, where I'm actually from Western Australia, I live in Perth, is made up of 6 states: Western Australia, South Australia, Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania, and 2 territories, Northern Territory and ACT. ACT contains our capital, Canberra. So this is the end of this short video. In the next video, we'll be looking at the actual Python code. So this brings us to the end of this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. If you really like it, subscribe to Python Statistical. Thank you for watching.